Hi, my name's Zach Emmer, and today I'm going to teach you some baseball fundamentals about pitching, hitting, and fielding. Let's go. For fielding, before the pitch is thrown, you want to be in a ready position so that you're ready for the ball to come to you. As the pitch approaches the plate, you want to creep in and be ready for the ball just in case it gets hit towards you, so that you can move either which way. And then when the ball's hit to you, you want to have your glove foot heel up, so as you field it, you can have momentum towards your target, and as you throw, you want to follow your throw so that you can have more accuracy, just like this. Now this is what ground ball mechanics will look like in real time at the first base position. For hitting, you could start in any starting position you want. I like to have a little bit of an open stance so that I can end close, which is one of my main problems. But once you go here, you want to get into the same landing or balance point where most of your weight is in your back leg so that you don't lean forward. You want your back elbow to be up, and then you want your foot to be a tiny bit open. And then once you're in this good batting position, you want to fire your hips through before your hands and keep your hands back. Then once you fire your hips, you bring your hands through the zone and you want it to stay in the zone as long as possible to have the biggest chance of hitting the ball. Then once you hit the ball, you want to have a good rotation and a good ending point. Now here's some live action of these fundamentals. Of course, as you know, all of those were home runs. But let me show you a close-up view of what those mechanics look like. I'm in a ready position, I'm balanced, and then I fire through. So here's one more look. For pitching, this is the windup. This is when runners are not on base and the pitcher has the freedom to take more time to deliver the pitch. So for me, what I like to do is 1 foot on the mound, 1 foot off, but some people may like to be directly to the pitcher. So for this, you're facing the pitcher and you want to step back with your front leg and then make your foot on the mound parallel with the mound. Then you go into your leg kick, stack, and sit. So you want to leg lift, stack your knee, your ankle, and your hip, and then coil a little bit so that you have more momentum going down the mound. Then you want to bring your arm up, sit in your leg. The pressure in your back leg is very important. Then you want to fire through. Now this pitching stance is called the set. It's when runners are on base. So what you're going to look into your catcher, get the sign, and then put your legs in a shoulder length apart, unlike the windup where you look directly at the catcher. So you're going to be right here, and like the windup, you're going to have a leg lift and stack your backside, ankle, knee, and hip, coil a little bit to get more momentum, then sit in your back leg and bring your arm up so that you have more pressure in your back leg. Then once you start firing your hips and knee in, you're going to start powering all of it through so that you can throw it as hard as you can. Now this next motion is called the slide step. So just like the normal set position, you look into your catcher, get the pitch, and go into a shoulder width apart stance. But instead of having a big leg kick, you want to just immediately go into the coiling and stacking your back leg, and your foot just rides out. So now in full motion, this is a fastball in the windup. Now this is going to be the stretch, a stretch fastball. Now this will be a fastball in the slide step. So now there's a different pitch called the curveball. This is where you put front spin on it, and it's a lot slower than the fastball and has a lot more movement than the fastball. So compared to a fastball where the grip is like this, a curveball is more like this, and you come out in front and put topspin on it. So this will be a curveball in the windup. This will be a curveball in the stretch. And finally, this will be a curveball in the slide step. And by the way, I'm a lefty, so if you are ready, all these motions will be opposite for you. And with that, thank you for listening, and I hope my instruction will help you improve your game of baseball, and maybe you'll even knock it out of the park too.